Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out. We're in a room full of people, and you still remain to be the realest in the room, Viddal Riley. Viddal, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Looking forward to a big night of boxing and a big opportunity, man.
Big night of boxing. Big guy indeed in the opposite corner. Mateusz Masternak has 50 wins. Some fighters get to 50 fights, and that's a big achievement. This guy's got 50 wins, 56 fights in total. A lot of experience on the other side. How do you look to counter that?
Well, to gain all those experience, you got to gain mileage. You know what I mean? He's 38 years old. Obviously, you can't beat nature. What will be diminishing physically, he would have gained mentally. But it's my job to test both. It's my job to make him feel like the OG he is, and not feel like he's as youthful as me. And that's just part of the game plan and what we're going to do.
Yeah, that was something that Shane McGuigan in the corner had picked up during the fight with Crispin and Smith, that he'd had some damage to the body. He looked to target that. But during that fight, that was very much a fight that Masternak was winning.
He was winning that fight
until the tide turned. What do you think of his last big performance over on these shores?
Yeah, I think he had a very good performance against Crispin and Smith. I think that is what people will be looking at when it comes to how will I fare against Masternak compared to Chris. He showed good straight punching ability, good lateral movement on the day, but Chris at the end of the day broke him down. He walked through him. He used his fresher body to put pressure on Masternak that he couldn't withstand. And I think I can do the same thing. I don't have to do it in the same way as Chris. I don't fight like Chris, but the same outcome can be achieved. I know Masternak's dangerous. We know he's been in there with world champions. Only ever lost to people that's gone on to be world champions. So it's a challenge, but I live for these days, man. You know what I mean? I actually live for these days.
Is this the fight you wanted?
Yeah. I think obviously the Alois fight was a potential. I would have taken that, but I felt the same about both fights. There was one where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to fight someone that I watched on TV growing up, which is good. And then there's also a loudmouth person that people would like to see me deal with. So I was equally happy with either fight.
Why do you think you aren't fighting Alois?
You have to ask him. Everyone asks me. I said, you have to ask Alois why me and Alois are not fighting. You can't ask me, because the only thing I've done was say fine, and then it didn't go through. So that's a question for him.
You think you're fighting this year?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is this the year for the assault towards the world title? The European title gets you that rankings in all the bodies.
Yeah, I mean, anyone that's defeated Masternak has gone on to world honors. So I don't see why my journey should be any different. He's literally the gatekeeper to world level. You know what I mean? He's either challenging for a world title, or he's in an eliminator or something. He's the ultimate gatekeeper to world cruiserweight boxing. And that's why he's a great opponent, because I know exactly where I am ability-wise after April 4th.
I know you weren't being short for offers. Why was Mrs. Pro your home?
MF Pro made the most sense for someone like me. I was consistently discredited, ridiculed, whatever words you want to use, about the fact that I chose to lean into the modern day world and get involved in socials, which everybody has done since. Everyone's got a YouTube channel now. I just done it early. Everyone wanted to lean on that. Felt like my traditional accomplishments of always being discredited, always being pushed to the side, like it never existed. So I decided to come to where both things will be appreciated. I'm not going to be looked down on for having a YouTube channel, and it's also valued that I'm an 8-time national champion, European silver medalist, blah, blah, blah. Don't have to go on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
How close was the conversations with Eddie? I mean, he could sure use you now, right?
It's looking a bit peak for some of them guys over there. That's the best way to say it. But the conversation was a conversation. It wasn't like it got in advanced talks like that. It was just a matter of they showed interest alongside Queensbury as well. And when the option came, it made only sense to come to one place, and that's here, man.
I believe you were in the list of names for Jake Paul's next opponent.
That's what Nikita said, innit? Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I think it's good clickbait. If you're establishing yourself in the UK and you're holding a UK show, then it's good to talk about some UK fighters. But I don't think there's an actual plan there. And I'm pretty sure when it is an actual plan, I'll know. I haven't heard anything.
Okay. What do you think about Jake Paul and his fighting future? I spoke to Derek, and he said he's going to have PTSD come after that loss to Joshua.
He will. Just depends on the level of opponent he goes for. Does he give himself a way to ease back into it, or does he continue doing risky things to create big events? I don't know which way Jake chooses, but either way, he's experiencing the game to be a serious sport, and that you can have some serious damage.
The cruiserweight division, not sure what direction it goes in terms of Jai obviously signing with Zuffa, so does it mean he wants to hold the IBF title? Does it mean that becomes free? What do you think the lay of the land is for the division?
Boxing's in a real transitional period.
Absolutely.
Boxing's in a real transitional period. Things are changing by the day, by the week. It's hard to make an opinion on something that's not set in stone yet. It's all speculation. But one thing is Zuffa is disrupting the space for sure. How that affects me and Jay and all of that, I haven't really given it much thought right now. I can see exactly who I need to be giving thought to, and that's the mentality I'm in, bro.
Get a couple of quick takes from you. First of all, the big news talking point from the week that was is Conor Benn and moving on from Eddie Hearn to Dana White. Should he have shown loyalty?
I don't know enough to be able to say who should be loyal and who shouldn't.
Sure.
I think we all get caught up so much in what one guy says, what another guy says, but we don't know the truth. So was he disloyal on the surface? It appears so. Do we know everything that's happened behind the scenes? No. So I can't judge his decision. The only thing I can say is that if the rumor is true that he's getting 15 million for one fight, I feel like that's what he would have accumulated with 2 fights with Chris. So if someone's giving you that in one fight, then I mean that's what we're in it for. So it's one of them situations, man, but it's a shame some of those things can't be kept more low-key, and it just becomes a mad rumor mill thing and people adding fire to it, but yeah, man, it's one of them ones.
Trying to remember the top of the head, you put a tweet out regarding Ryan Garcia winning the world title.
Yeah, that went a bit left, innit?
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. No, because I basically put a tweet out just saying I guess we can call Ryan Garcia the first YouTuber/streamer boxing world champion. And then everyone thought that I was trying to get onto him. And I was like, how can I be getting onto him when I'm doing the exact same shit? I was just saying, I feel like he is the first.
Yeah.
But yeah, it went the wrong way with some guys, but they got ripped online anyway, so it's fine.
This the year as well that you are the main event for fights as well too. Obviously, Chisora Wilder takes it, but...
This is the plan. Chisora Wilder, can I main event over them? No, which is completely fine. You know what I mean? I'm happy to be the co-feature. But as we get this win and we head into World Honors, main event, that's where you'll see me.
You taking that fight? Chisora Wilder?
Who do I take?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to lean with Chisora because I just think he's going to smother the power of Deontay. But at the same time, Deontay only needs one. So it's a hard one to predict. It is a 50-50 fight, but I'll lean with Chisora because I have to see him more than I see Wilder.
Last thing, do you think KSI, seeing you succeed, will give him a bit of a flavour to want to get back in the ring himself?
Maybe just celebrate my wins more than usual. I don't think he'll want to get back in the ring. I don't blame him either. But I think we've reached a point now where he done what he needed to do. He transcended the game. He changed the game. I played my part in that. And then if we was ever going to be sustainable of who's going to be fighting, it would have always been me. So I feel like the balance is flipped perfectly now. And he can support and assist me from the side like how I did with him.
Viddal, great fight. Pleasure speaking to you. All the best.
You.
Thank you so much.